everybody, it's Naturally Trees, and today I'm just going to show you how I do this cute little bun. My hair, it's parted down the middle. I got a little bit of baby hair, not too much, because I started YouTube when I was about 24. I'm almost 40 now, so I don't need a whole bunch of baby hair because I'm damn sure not no baby. But so I'm just gonna show you guys how I did this cute little pony, and it was a full ponytail, but I wrapped it around. And this is just something kind of cute for the summer. My family, we have a swimming pool, so if I want to get in the pool, I can just wear this and it'll be totally cute and it's totally fine. The ponytail was only $15.99 and I got it from Target. So keep watching. Alright guys, welcome back to the Naturally Trees channel. So today you are going to see me do the bun that I showed you in the earlier video. And this is just my hair without any product in it. I did a big chop back in August of 2025, and so with me doing that big chop, I now have my hair has obviously grown out, and that's pretty much my curl pattern. Just curl with a little bit of frizz. So I'm just basically taking a wide tooth comb and just starting from the bottom and just kind of detangling. I just shampooed and conditioned my hair. I'm sorry. And when I shampooed and conditioned my hair, after that I rinsed it with cool water, basically like almost a cool, slightly lukewarm water. And now I'm just separating each section and just kind of detangling from the bottom and working my way up to the top. I have not put any leave-in conditioner or anything in my hair. I also didn't add any heat protectant or anything like that because I don't plan on using any heat with this hairstyle, not even a blow dryer. And I am just detangling each section. And just as you can see, it's a lot quicker. So if you're dealing with a tender-headed child or a tender-headed adult, this is probably the easiest way to kind of detangle the hair. Just start from the bottom and work your way on up. And I promise you, especially if you hold it with one hand and then start from the bottom with the other, it actually helps to not, so they won't feel as much pain because you're holding the hair steady. Now if you're just trying to pull it from the bottom all the way up and without holding it, it feels like you're ripping it from the scalp. So if you hold it, it doesn't feel like it's being ripped from the scalp nearly as much. And my hair, it does need a good trim, and I have some moisturizers, but I just didn't want to put one on my hair at this time. So I'm just going to use a little bit of braiding gel, which is basically like a really great edge control. It's a fantastic edge control pretty much. And I just put that on my edges, and I use it when I do braids, but I rarely ever do braids on myself. So I'm just going to use it as an edge control. I got that from the beauty supply store. Just putting it on the edges and then just kind of working it all the way to the back with my fingers. And I'd already sprayed my hair down with water, so it's not drenched damp, but it's air dried with a little bit of water on it. And I'm using a smoothing brush to kind of smooth all of that out. And the best way to do a ponytail is to smooth it first and then group it together as a ponytail. So I'm just brushing it all to the area, smoothing it out, and then brushing it back into the area that I want it to go in, and just using my left hand to smooth it out a little more, just to kind of give it some better direction. And creating a little ponytail in the back. And as I'm creating this ponytail, just keep in mind that we are going to put another ponytail holder on that hair. And what I do with the ponytail afterward is I just put that little piece of ponytail, the very small ponytail in the back, into a braid and just kind of tuck it in. So that way the ponytail will look a little neater once I put the drawstring ponytail on. I took another ponytail holder and kind of held that down. Now I'm just using my edge brush, which is really, really nice. It has a brush on one end and a comb on the other. And then it also has like slightly a rat tail, like a pointed tail on the end, so that I can do like precise parting and things like that. But this is really, really great for edges, more specifically due to the fact that when at one point I kind of lost some of my hair because I wasn't really taking proper care of it. I use that to smooth out my edges, and I just use it once I've smoothed down my ponytail. I use that on my edges, and sometimes I like to use that little comb. And when I do that, like even when I wear a wig, smoothing my edges down really, really nicely, and then gluing the wig on, not on my hairline, but right in front of my hairline. That has actually helped me to keep my edges. And to make my edges grow back, I actually started using olive oil. I use olive oil on my edges, which actually helped them to grow back much stronger and a little longer. So this ponytail that I got, this wraparound pony, is from Target. It's the Darling ponytail. And with this particular ponytail, as you can see some of the styling on the back, it has a nice wavy pattern. It's like a nice ripple, not too strong, and the hair feels really nice to be synthetic hair. I got 2 packs. One was $15.99, and then you got the other one for free because they just started selling those ponytails. So it was actually a really nice purchase. It has a drawstring as well as an additional weft underneath the drawstring, or I'm sorry, underneath the clip. So I said drawstring. It does not have a drawstring. I do apologize. It has a comb, and you hook the comb in, and then there's another weft underneath it. So then it creates like a hole, and you can just stick your actual natural hair ponytail inside of that hole, and then take the additional straight piece of hair and wrap it around that. Now in this video, I didn't particularly do that. I actually just wrapped it around, but then I put a ponytail holder on it. So as you can see, even from the front, I'm just pushing that comb down into the middle of my head, right above my ponytail, and just kind of taking a look at some things. This is my first time ever wearing something like this, but it was also my first time using one from Target or any hair companies. And I'm just going to take a ponytail holder and just kind of bring that around just to secure it a little more, because sometimes the comb is enough, but sometimes it's not enough. So just to secure it a little more, because I knew it one little piece of hair wasn't going to do it in regards to what I was trying to do. So I just wrap it all the way around, and I just love that curl pattern. That curl pattern is so beautiful. It's so pretty. And just make sure that it's all passed through that ponytail holder. And I probably should have smoothed it out a little more on the top, but once the hairstyle is complete, you won't even be able to see that part. And I'm just kind of playing with it, taking a look at it, and see that the thing about a big chop is even when you're ready to do a ponytail and you feel like all of your hair is going to cooperate, there's always that one section that just doesn't really cooperate as much as you'd like for it to. So I'm just going to go ahead and take a bobby pin and just smooth that hair out with my fingers, and then place the bobby pin exactly where I want it to go. There we go. It's a little better. And that's the straight piece that I wrapped around. It came undone because I put that ponytail holder in it, but that's okay. We can definitely make it work. But now I'm just showing you how long it is. It has the straight ends, and I guess if you want to like accentuate like your back or your behind, this ponytail would be perfect, because it's really long. And I mean, I'm 5'2", but that's still pretty long. Even for a taller woman, I think it would be a pretty long ponytail. So it looks pretty nice, and it just comes literally to the very, very bottom of my back. I think it's cute. Yeah, and that texture is just so nice. I love the texture. Now with this ponytail, this isn't necessarily something you can completely run your fingers through, but it's synthetic, so you can't really expect the best out of synthetic hair, but you can expect something nice out of synthetic hair. And I personally think that this synthetic hair is pretty darn nice. I'm just feeling it and just kind of getting a feel for the texture, as well as like, you know, kind of finger combing out some of the tangles and things like that. Because like I said, when I put that ponytail holder on it, I think that it was what kind of caused it to tangle a little more, because it kind of, some of the hair got caught up in that ponytail holder. But just smoothing out that top of my ponytail a little bit more. And the top of my hair is actually really thick now, so it's extremely difficult to comb out the top of my hair, so I never expect for it to be smooth. And that's about how much hair came out of that ponytail throughout the entirety of the video. So now I'm just gonna take that ponytail and just wrap it toward me, and then just wrap it over the top of my head and take it around the bottom. Keep wrapping, and then do the same thing again and bring it on around. And I do have grays, but I did color my hair. I typically like to color my hair just to make sure to keep the grays kind of tamed, because sometimes if I let my grays grow out too much, I feel like my hair doesn't look like it's completely done. Like it looks like it's not really done. So when my hair is all in one color, it actually looks a million times better. And so now I'm just checking the edges. Sorry, that's my tripod on the other end of my mirror in a box, I think. But just kind of checking the edges, making sure that everything looks nice, touching up my makeup. It was a little bit of like I guess a soft glam. I don't really do too much with my makeup anymore, because a lot of colors sometimes can be a little too much. So that's typically how I wear my makeup majority of the time, and it's just a soft glam. It's pretty nice, and I like it. But yeah, I'm just smoothing it out, and I see that big pouch, I guess, in the back of the ponytail. So I'm actually going to show you how I cover that. So I'm just going to take a bobby pin and just press it down in there, and I'll show you guys exactly how I get that done. Okay, so I know y'all can see this little part right here kind of sticking out, kind of protruding. So I'm gonna take a bobby pin and just press down, and then just insert it down into the bun. So that way, maybe I can see that it looks a little smoother, and it's just a wraparound. But my name is Naturally Tree, so I hope y'all like this video. This is just something real cute and simple for the summer, not anything like, you know, too much, too dramatic. And if you wanted to hang down your back, you can have it that way. I don't really want to hang it down my back because it's so hot outside, but if you want to hang it down your back, you can do that. But yeah, I hope y'all like this video, and there will be more to come. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see y'all again later. Take care. Bye.